What's up, YouTube? So we are back. It's been a long time since I made a video, but got some important updates. So we got a rotisserie. Not gonna be setting up in this video. Gotta do a little bit of things before I can set that up. You guys know engine's out, but it's on a engine stand. Also, look at all that metal that I got. I got everything. I actually have a couple more boxes coming too. Cleaned out the garage, for the most part. Still gotta do some more cleaning, like, put all this stuff in places. Sold my four-wheeler, sold a lot of things. But yeah, today, this video, we're gonna be removing the transaxle from this thing so that I can mount the rotisserie to where the torsion mount is. I think that's what it is. The plate right here, that's the strongest point. I don't know if you guys see it because it's pretty dark, but we're going to be mounting it to that. So we got to take the whole entire rear end out. We got to take the front end out. Front end will probably be a different video. But right now we're just going to focus on this transaxle. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, but with this thing being however many decades old, what I've worked on so far, every bolt is completely seized on, so should typically only be an hour job, but it's probably going to be a few hours depending on how it likes me today. But I got a 16 pack or 12 pack, I forget, maybe 16. Yes, it's 16. 16 pack of PB Blaster, so we'll have plenty of lubrication. All right, let's get going. All right, first thing we'll do is just take this rotisserie out. I basically put it here just to line everything up, but we don't need it right now, so simple to remove it. But yeah, as you guys can see, how this rotisserie works is you have this one side that spins nice and freely. The other side has like a little hand crank, so you can actually precisely spin it. And then they're attached together by this long tube that goes to the other end. I'll actually show you the other end right now. It's dark, I gotta open everything up, but basically have this hand crank, crank that, and this thing spins. See it spinning? Pretty cool. Alright, so first things first. To remove this, you gotta take off those two big bolts, and then you gotta take off that spring plate bolts, those four right there, and same thing on this side. You can't see because the wires are in the way, but same thing on this side, and then we also have to take off the lower shock bolts. So first things first, I am gonna spray everything with this PB Blaster, and hopefully it will help me out a tiny little bit. So let's get spraying. Look at that. I don't even care. I want to get this thing freaking everywhere. There we go. Perfect. Also, we gotta take off the brake lines. I'm just gonna cut the brake lines. I bought brand new ones, so I'm not really too worried about those. Be a lot less work, and we're not saving them. We're throwing them out anyway. So, all right, let's try taking off some bolts here. All right. Well, I kind of forgot to press play, but I got one of those big bolts out pretty easily. I'll get this other one out. I kind of want to get it out fully. I just want to loosen it. Yeah, it's loose. Okay, perfect. All right, I guess next would be to get these. Oh, it's so dark. Sorry. Those four bolts and those four bolts. Actually, let me try to get the shocks off first. I feel like those are gonna give me some trouble. Got it. Look at that. Woohoo! Can you even see? Yep. Oh, that's hot. Holy shit. There we go. I'm actually just going to turn this sideways, put this back in, so I don't lose it. Okay, now let's go get the other side. Come on, fuck. Let me try tightening it a little bit. There we go. Now loosen. Keep working it back and forth. Come on. Let me try a breaker bar. Alright. She will not budge, so we're gonna make her budge. Let me zoom in on this so we can capture that frickin' socket breaking. Oh, it's turning. Oh, it's turning. It's turning and frickin' breaking the bolt.
Try one more time. Just like a zoom boy.
Okay. I think it's just twisting the freaking head. That thing is so on there, it's crazy. Alright. I'm gonna heat it up until it's like freaking red hot, and then we'll try this again. Alright kids, well, lesson of the day is a $3 bolt is not worth an hour of my fucking time, so we're gonna be cutting this thing off. Look at that. That's how you freaking solve this. Alright, and then when I take this whole axle off, then I'll take that freaking bolt out. I'm not gonna take it with it right now. Alright, next up is these four. Hopefully they don't give me as much trouble. Let's go try them out. was really easy. Thank you for being so easy. Wow, I love when stuff actually freaking comes out nice. Trying to think, if I remember correctly, this is gonna come crashing down. Maybe, because it's a spring plate. Just in case, I'm gonna put something underneath it. Put this jack there.
Oh, I'll use another wrench. Alright, well.
There we go. I don't know where the hell this came from. It's a random piece of roast. Okay. Let's go get the other side and then cut the brake lines. Oh, I forgot. I also have the starter wires too. I gotta go disconnect. But let's go do this side real quick. Oh, nice. Beautiful. This one. Okay. Perfect. Now, let me get all the starter wires off. Alright, so I just took off the starter wires. I didn't film it because we all weren't going to fit under there. So I did find some other bolts. Let me show you if I can get to. Let me see on my creeper. There are some bolts. Right. You can't see, but right there that I got to take off. There's only two. One on this side, one on the other side. So I'll go take those off, and then I think after that it's just cut the brake lines and then pull her out. Well, then take this big bolt out, but those should be pretty easy. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so one other thing that I forgot about, which is like probably the most important part, is this shift coupler. You gotta take this wiring, which is basically safety wire, off, which I already did. I just gotta take it fully out now. As you can see, it's still wiggling. And then you have to unthread this bolt. And I looked up online, this is like the part that everyone has trouble with. So we'll see how it goes for us. Hopefully it doesn't cause any issues, but I can see some rust build up in there, so we'll see. I'm going to try to get that off camera because I am underneath this thing with minimal space, and a camera here is hard to set up. So I'll get going on that, and I'll update you guys in a little bit once I figure out how I'm going to take it out. So, alright guys. Alright, so everything's off besides this final bolt. I will take that off right now. This thing should hopefully come out if that shift coupler doesn't give us any issues. So there's that. Now let's see. Also, I put the tires back on just so this thing be easier to roll. coming. Slowly but surely, it's coming. Put you guys back a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna pause it, see what it's stuck on. Alright, I found that we were hung up on the e-brake cable. I ended up just cutting it because I have a brand new one. I'm not reusing any old brake lines at all because, well, I mean, I have my kid in this and my wife, and, you know, I want this thing to be as safe as possible. So, replacing all the brake lines, so I don't really care about them. Alright, let's see if she comes out now. Jack her up a tiny bit more. Oh, she's coming. Let me pull on this axle a little bit. Oh. Hey. Probably put a block away under this so I can raise up a tiny bit more. Fucking jack is stuck. Okay. A little bit. Move all that stuff out of the way. She's out. Alright, well now that I got this thing out and up on the jack that I wanted to be on, I don't know what the hell to do with it. I don't know where to put it. I think I'm just going to put it in the shed outside and keep it there until I'm ready to rebuild, basically rebuild the rear brakes, check out the axles, you know, inspect everything. But until then, it's going in the shed. That was a pretty simple job besides that stuck lower shock mount bolt. But like I said, it's a $3 bolt, and I cut it out because I could have worked at it for hours and hours trying to get the thing off, but it's not worth my time. $3. So yeah, there she is. I think the next step that I'm going to do is going to be take off the front beam. And then after that, we're going to put the rotisserie all together. So stay tuned.